when I talk with people who are entering a role that's a legacy role, whether you're doing, say, Odd Couple now, and nobody can really fully escape Tony Randall's Felix. Nobody can fully escape whichever Bond they saw first, and they're always comparing. I saw Roger Moore first, and so Sean Connery just seems really strange and dry. When you're talking about legacy roles that people have a strong relationship to and very strong feel, maybe not articulated expectations, but very strong expectations, I would think that Jesus of Nazareth would be among the toughest legacy roles.
It certainly is. I have to take what I have known personally with my relationship with God and incorporate that into the role. But our director has directed it in such a way that I think, in spite of what repertoire you bring to the show, that you'll be able to almost put that on a back burner, can I say, and be able to relate to the message that's being taught. Physically, I'm going to look like the typical European white Jesus with the long hair and all of that.
Blonde.
Yes. But I think with the humanity that we bring to the show and the seriousness that's to the show, that people are going to dismiss some of those stereotypes or some of that repertoire they've brought and be able actually to commune with us in the process and in the message that's being portrayed.
Same style of question as the director, Stacy. They're also familiar stories,
right?
And it would be easy to allow the cast to fall into the expected patterns that they are such well-known touchstones for a lot of our culture. The story of the prodigal son, you can almost invoke and move on
without having to act it out and tell the story from beginning to middle to end.
Without having to experience it emotionally or demanding that your actors go through enough of that to communicate that emotion to the audience.
Exactly, and that's one of the exciting things about Godspell, but it's also one of the daunting tasks of Godspell. And the cast and I have talked about what you're portraying on stage, as well as the type of Jesus figure we're using. And the goal was to make him accessible, to be able to give them the look that makes them go, oh, that's Jesus, without it being a clown Jesus. This is not a clown Jesus. But then also give them a humanity.
All right. Emmett Lee Bales and Stacy Embry. Godspell opens August 6th and runs through
the 8th.
The 8th. At Muncie Central?
Yes, sir.
What should people call? Where should people find out more?
They can call the ticket line, which is 214-0483, or they can show up at the door. Right. On the 6th and the 7th, it's at 7:30 p.m., and on Sunday, the 8th, it's at 4 o'clock p.m.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Marcus.